We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Doc Ellis, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Leading into the box now, Christian Brummett comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Randy Wiggins. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Scott Gifford, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 22 home runs and 63 runs batted in. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Joe Wiggins gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jonathan VR.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third.
Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Coming to the plate now, Turner Gill. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lays off 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
George Springer the next to hit. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gill is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and it's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher. Give a base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
So now to the plate, Kevin Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Roberto Clemente. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder, Hooyah. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Terry Mooney.
The shortstop.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Into the box, Christian Murray. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Barton is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Brian Brummett.
Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming, here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Bart Wiggins would be next. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Astros 1. Now batting, Jeff Bagwell. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Here
comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Wiggins has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Eddie, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ball and 2 strikes now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of the slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Logan Morrison, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And he takes ball one. The 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Jeremy Moore.
Digging in, Jeremy Moore. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A man at third with one away. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
At the plate, Patrick Barton. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. No balls and 1 strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. And no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 2-2. Plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Bart Wiggins, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2 balls and no strikes to the Bucks DH.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run for him on the season as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The center fielder.
At the plate now, Christian Brummett. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. See you later. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter
standing in now, Randy Wiggins. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The count now at 2-2. Here it comes.
He got 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Scott Gifford, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
In now, Roberto Clemente, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Terry Mooney, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
1-1. That's ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Christian Murray is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
At the plate, Brian Brummett hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Springer to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this
Your
one.
attention,
Frank
please.
Valentine
Now
is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you
Number
have to
10.
think he'll be asked to
Frank
eat some innings.
Valentine.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 7-2.
The Astros are due to hit in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there.
Leading up for the Astros.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Altuve.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, center fielder, Turner. Gill.
Standing in, Turner Gill. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit in the air out to right. Clemente is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Pirates, the designated
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bart Wiggins. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that's in there, 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. High in the air out to center field. Gill has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Randy Wiggins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bucks go down quietly. They're on top 7-2. Here's George Springer looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Kevin Taylor.
Striding in once again, Kevin Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, first
Into
baseman,
the box, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding into a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Moore. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Pirates 7 and the Astros 3. Ready for another shot now. Scott Gifford will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In now, Roberto Clemente, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look now the pitch. Runner's going. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the move again from first. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled away. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry.
Ready to take his hacks again. Terry Mooney, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh. Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A line shot to third base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Murray.
Striding in, Christian Murray. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
It's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Astros 3. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Patrick Barton.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pirates
okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here.
Flag.
Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned and the batter ruled out.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Turning for second is Altuve. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
A man at second with one down, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Wiggins is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Turner.
Ready once again, Turner Gill. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Fouled off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Time is called here as we get a trip to the mound.
Joel Springer.
At the plate now, George Springer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Kevin Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 8-5. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins. First offering on its way. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Gill is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Bart Wiggins.
Bart Wiggins will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Barton comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Striding into the box, Christian Brummett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Now at the plate, Kevin Taylor. He's in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Logan Morrison, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
There's one. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Moore. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Left fielder, Patrick Barton.
Standing in now, Patrick Barton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Rodrigo Benton will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 13, Rodrigo Benton.
Randy Wiggins will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Second baseman, Randy.
Now the pitch.
Wiggins.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The right fielder, number 21.
Roberto Clemente will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Ball two.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
3-0 to him now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. One out and a runner on third. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Terry Mooney will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barton is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Pirates on top, 9-5. Mike North gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Mike North.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente is there, one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jonathan.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Gill.
Into the box, Turner Gill, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. North has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Right side, fielded cleanly to second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Christian Murray. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Morales is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 3, Tristan Morales.
To the plate now, Brian Brummett.
The catcher, Brian.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Settling in now, Bart Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Popped him up. Taylor is under it. And the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Bucks 10 and the Astros 5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Taylor.
At the plate, Kevin Taylor. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff.
So striding forward now, Jeff Bagwell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit on the ground to short, right to him. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. The pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Joey Christian enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 41, Jody Christian.
In now, Jeremy Moore. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Nero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Flying toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In there, strike 2. Second and third, 2 away. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 10-7. Striding in to start the 9th, Christian Brummett, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Pulled toward right center field. Gill is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. Springer back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in now, Scott Gifford. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here if he's going to pound.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Larry Nolan is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 56, Larry Nolan.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
No balls and a strike to count. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Nolan, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Ready now, Turner Gill. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out. And the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Pittsburgh get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Joe Wiggins hangs win number 11 on his line. Doc Ellis allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Larry Nolan hammers down the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 2 men on base. For the Astros, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-7. The Cincinnati Reds hit 3 long balls as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Braves had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-2. The Milwaukee Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-0. The Oakland Athletics got 11 hits overall as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-4. Ralph Kiner had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping Washington get past the Marlins 10-3. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Phillies launched 3 home runs as they manhandled the Mets 8-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-1. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. The Red Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-1. The Yanks smacked 15 team hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 10-4. Cal Jr. had 3 hits on the day, leading the Orioles past the Padres 7-5. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Willie Cordero got win number 1 on the year, leading Cleveland past the Royals 3-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Texas Rangers got 18 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-8. The Minnesota Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.